Okay guys, this is gonna be, okay guys, this is your least favorite YouTuber, and we're gonna be trying to teach you how to drift. I'm gonna teach you what I know, and I'm not a professional, no one, I'm not the best, so if some of my advice is wrong, then I'm sorry. I really am. And Jesus, that's loud. Why is it always gotta be so gosh dang loud? So we're gonna get right into this. And it's gonna be interesting. Or somewhat interesting. First we're gonna start with the car. Oops. Dang it, okay. First we're gonna start with the car. I would highly suggest a car in the Nissan area. Because the Nissan it just has the best drift cars. Like, it's got the most, at least. Like, oh crap, hit my phone. But, I mean, you've got the 370Z, which is okay at drifting. You've got the S15, I think. You've got the S14, S13. I mean, there's so many good drift cars. But the one we are going to be building is the S13. Because not only does it look great, but it is a fabulous drifter. Oops. Like, the cars, you don't need much power. You only need around, like, 400 to 500 horsepower to drift this thing. Because it's really light. So the upgrades you're going to need on it are going to be whatever body kit you want. Honestly, if I were you, now we're going to go with the body kit. I'd go with this one. Not that. Don't put a spoiler on this car. It looks fugly. I personally don't like these body kits. I mean, I like them when you have a good amount of camber and offset, but Forza, you can't really do offset on Forza. So, you're gonna want race tire compound. You're gonna want these tires as wide as possible for some traction. Wheels, you can go with any wheels you want, really. I'm just gonna pick some really ugly wheels because I'm bored. I'm just really bored. You can make them whatever size you want. I'm just gonna make them ugly again. I'm making this car really ugly. The body kit isn't terrible right now, but I am trying to make this car ugly. You're gonna want race clutch, race transmission, race drive line, and race differential. And I think, yeah, I already went through that. And then you're gonna want race brakes. You pretty much are gonna want race everything. Yeah, see, race. You don't have to go with roll cage. You don't have to. You're gonna want to go with race weight reduction because lighter is good. Race air filter, race fuel system, race engine or ignition, yeah. Race exhaust, race camshaft, race valves, race displacement, yeah. I didn't know that's what that was. Race pistons and compression. You're gonna want race single turbocharger, race intercooler, race oil and cooling, race flywheel. So now that you've got the car built, just word of advice before you build the car: either make sure you have a lot of money, or go online and just race the car. It doesn't matter if you win, just race it. A really good track to practice on is the school circuit. But just make sure, like, go race it until you're like sponsored all the way and all the parts are free, or just save up enough money. So now we're in the game. We're actually gonna do a little bit of tuning here. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of tuning here. I'm gonna show you guys how I usually tune my cars. Roll bars, I stiffen them up to 40. Ride height, you want to lower the bitch all the way. And then the diff, you want to go 100 on both. And usually I start with that tune, and go on from there. But oh my god, this car's so ugly. But then just start practicing. I personally, if I suck at drifting right now, it's because I really don't drift in third person. Like, I hate drifting in third person. I don't know how people do it. It's so weird. So now we've got the car, and we've got the tune. We're gonna get some skids. So what I would do is practice on this corner here. And just practice going around this corner. Okay? Okay? And once you get this corner down perfectly, like so, then you're going to want to link the two corners together. So just do this. Go drift the corner, and then you steer the other way, or you counter steer, and then you drift around the next corner. And just keep practicing with that over and over. And once you have that mastered, because these are very easy turns right here. Alright, so I'm just going to show a couple of things that you don't want to do. So I'm going to demonstrate what happens if you give the car too much gas. You usually will spin out because you will have given it too much power and it will spin out. So if you're spinning out, you're probably giving it too much gas. And now I'm going to show you what happens if you don't give it enough gas. So as you can see, I didn't continue around the corner. I slowed down and just didn't continue. And there's also other things that can happen. Usually your car will grip up. See, my car gripped up in the middle of the corner and I straightened out. So you don't want that to happen. You want to have a good amount of gas. Not like gas, but like you want to not give it too much gas and not too little. You want it right in the middle. And not every corner is the same. You don't want to like give it half throttle in every single corner, but you want to find that sweet spot for every corner. And usually when you're linking corners together, you'll let off the gas so the car can get traction and steer the other way for the next corner. So as you can see, I'm going, and I let off the gas, and then I get back on the gas. And you want to, now I'm going to show what happens when you counter steer too much. Which counter steer is where once you're in the corner, you steer the opposite way. You know, like say I'm going to the right, well, I'm in the corner now, I'm steering left. That's counter steer. So I'm going to show you what happens when you give it too much counter steer. See, I straightened out and I ran into the wall. And now my car is really fucked up. We're actually going to restart it because my engine and transmission is really screwed up. So we're going to turn around and go back to where we were on the track. And by the way, once you get done with those two corners, once you get those down, try to drift around this corner. Once you get this, then you know you've got your throttle and steering down. So, oops, wrong gear. Now I'm going to show what happens when you don't counter steer enough. Yeah. God, this car is so fugly. Alright, so here's what happens when you don't counter steer enough. You spin out, because counter steer is what keeps you from spinning out. So once you get these down, once you can go back and forth and get down like, I would say 10 times in a row at least, you know, just perfect like this. Once you can get down pretty much every way, go for this next corner. And this is a somewhat difficult corner, because see, I've already goofed up. But once you get this corner down, you should be pretty good. And then just keep practicing on tracks, you know, just other tracks, and just keep practicing, and you'll eventually get it. And once you get good enough, you can do like 90-degree entries like this, and except for you won't fail. And you can do reverse entries and all kinds of things, but you gotta start with the basics first. And I hope this helped you out, and I'll see you guys later.